Welcome back, folks. I am John Najarian, and this is 3 at 3. Just got up here to Napa, where there's a Web3 conference being presented by Opal. And then I think tomorrow we start the Family Office Conference, and that'll be fabulous. Opal does a great job. They bring in a lot of great speakers. And today, like I say, it'll be on the metaverse and Web3. And then tomorrow begins the conference for, I guess, more universal assets rather than just the digital side of the world. But I am delighted that you've decided to join us here today. 3 at 3, we end up presenting what our computers, what our staff has found for the most unusual activity of the day. We highlight that. We tell you exactly how we're breaking it down and why. And then many of our subscribers jump into those positions. Many of you jump into these positions. Again, I would encourage you to not trade options until you understand the risks inherent in a wasting asset. But nonetheless, I'd encourage you also to learn more by going to marketrebellion.com/get started. Well, that's what we're going to do right now. It's the 18th of October. We're going to get started with unusual activity. Frequently, it does play out this fast, folks. This is one from yesterday. AMC, and you can, of course, see it. We've got 2,900 plus videos streaming for free on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and you just type in Market Rebellion in their search bar on YouTube, you could become one of the 32,000 subscribers that we already have to that free channel. Well, you can go back and check our work against any of the calls that we've made. This one was call buying that will expire this Friday. So this is very short term. So you need to take profits quickly or cut losses. This one, thankfully, is a profit, a very nice profit, because with the stock at $6.44 yesterday, they were buying the at the money call in big numbers. How big? 18,200 of these were purchased aggressively. We jumped on these, and knock on wood, the stock moved by better than 5% today, pushing to $6.80. So these calls gave us better than a 100% return in one day. In one day, folks. So I am now piling out calls against it because, as I said, you need to take profits quickly or cut losses quickly when you've got an option that expires in just 3 more trading sessions. Here it is, Tuesday, the 18th. We've got the 19th, 20th, 21st is expiration, folks. That's just 3 days away. That's why I emphasize it so much that you need to be disciplined about taking your profits or cutting your losses. I would encourage you also to join us for the Rebel's Edge. It is also part of that YouTube offering. We were talking with a number of streamers today, as well as some networks. Hopefully this will be up there soon. And certainly right now, it is still broadcast 3 days a week. We will be going to a more active schedule in the near future. But Rebel's Edge, we tell you just 1 minute's worth of macro, because that's about all it's worth, folks. People can go back and forth all day, basically pontificating and or contemplating their navels. That doesn't make any of us money. It might fill time on television, but it doesn't make you money. Having trades and giving you direction is something that, if you decide to place bets on that, on those trades, rather than just a macro picture, I think it's a little better of a catalyst than just saying, well, I think Jerome Powell's briefcase is too big, and I think his tie is crooked, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, encourage you to join us for the Rebel's Edge every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Bang. All right, here are the 3 unusual activities that I'm going to highlight for you today, beginning with Texas Instruments. They're buying the December 150 puts with the stock at basically 152. So this is an at the money purchase of an option, put option, that gives the owner the right to sell stock, hands out, sell stock at you guessed it, $150 a share. So if it falls to, for instance, 140, that goes to $10. It is presently trading 152. So why would somebody buy a bunch of these quickly? We think it's because they're bearish. So we join them. And the time decay that I spoke of already about how quickly you have to act, you do not have to act so quickly with an option that rather than 3 days has 2 full months and 3 days. In other words, probably about 65 days till expiration, the third Friday in December. So that's the way we're playing this one. Downside put activity in TXN, Texas Instruments, with the stock at 152. They're buying the 150 calls. Second one, just take a look at that page. UPS, this one is bullish. They're buying calls. They're buying calls at the 28th of October. So not this Friday, the 21st, but the following Friday, the 28th. They're buying calls at the 172.50 strike. It's about $5.50 above where this market is. Why would they be doing that? A host of reasons. Could it be some positive guidance about earnings? What could it be that causes people to follow this? Well, we don't know yet, but we will follow along. And you have, again, a short-term trade here. It's not this Friday, it's the following Friday. So here it is, the 18th. These options expire in 10 days. So be nimble. And they're buying 2,800, which is 280,000 share equivalent in UPS. Third and final of today's 3 at 3 is ADT. ADT, of course, largest private processor of checks and so forth. They're buying the November 8 puts. So a full month into the future, but not all the way out to December. A full month, though, into the future. And they're buying those puts at the 8 strike with the stock trading $8.55. And they paid about 37 to 38 cents for the right to sell. They don't have the obligation, but they have the right to sell at 8, even though the stock's trading $8.55. Bang! That's going to do it for us today, folks. I gave you 3. Again, Texas Instruments, that was bearish. I gave you UPS, bullish, and I gave you ADT, which was bearish. If you'd like to learn more about trading like I do, like Pete does, like any of our coaches and mentors and folks that do our educational offerings as well as subscriptions, all of them had to learn at one point or another how to trade options. You can learn from us. We consider these coaches and mentors the best in the business, folks. You can check it out at marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started. Bang! I'm going to get started with more mingling at the conference here. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the 60-second workout video as well as 3 at 3. Bang! See you then.